Okay, I believe we are live now. Oops, I forgot the music bed. There we go. Right. Hello everybody, this is CVGS. I'm the captain here and welcome to our discussion stream. Unfortunately, I'm the only one that's going to be here hosting the discussion stream. It's a little bit of a more somber hour at the moment right now. I won't go into details, but please do send your thoughts to Leon and Dempster because Leon actually has lost family, and Dempster has actually lost a close friend, somebody that he knew while he was serving in the army, in the military at the time. So please do send your thoughts and prayers over to them. It's kind of hard to see like close friends have to go through this, and for somebody like me who's a little emotionally detached when it comes to passings. I just wish that it could have been more for there. So I'm just kind of like a bit on down, but nevertheless, I do have a lot of, well, it's Coke Zero, but not exactly a lot of sugar because I don't want to take too much sugar because that's not good for my health. At the same time, also I've got Precious Mabel from yesterday. If you guys have been on Twitch, you can see me just going full insane over there. But yes, let's just get straight into what we have found out, shall we? Hello Kazu, hello Rin, hello, hi Jungle, good to see you here. Right. What you see here, let's just bring up the big screen over here. Well, the law website is launched. There hasn't been any updates on it just yet, because I think they're gonna shell out the updates like just about the same time as the Japanese side. Hello Luke, welcome. So right now on the law website, you can actually find it en.cf-vanguard.com/law. They can actually find out. We actually learn about the Greek sage that Stoicheia was founded by. So which is actually Celsira actually, and her apprentice Adrius. And then you go through law, you find out that Celsira has a little bit of an ego trip. So that's just the article. You also get small little brief snippets of the right lines, the 5 start decks. More law should be coming soon. So I think they're gonna dole out the law of all the units that we see there that's attached with like Zorga, with Orfist and so on and so forth from there. So we'll be slowly getting that, and of course we also will be getting the elderly law story as well. So that one definitely be translated, and it's under novel, so you can probably take a read over there. Maybe the comic that they did with Lotte might actually be a thing over there. But right now, just to report the news that the law website is here, and there's not much going on except that I can still make the joke of you know, 14, 15, 16, and 17, bonk FBI open up. So right. So yeah, let's get straight into the news that we got from there. So we'll head over to the English side actually, because English side actually they managed to actually release the English slides, and that'll be much more helpful for us because then we all will be able to understand everything. So right, so news from the live stream, we were getting news about the new heal triggers that's coming out for the VCAN collection. We've seen the samples of it, but we haven't seen too much of it at the moment right now. Okay. Chris has actually liked our post saying that, you know, we are live on YouTube for that. So, but yeah, more and more you guys, there's more and more people finding our Cardfights and subscribe to us here at CVGS. So I think everybody that has subscribed to us as well, I hope you guys are able to continue to stay tuned, because we will continue to bring you more Vanguard, more Overdress content here. So yeah. Anyways, for this live, so we're gonna talk about this. So the new heal triggers for VCAN collection volume 1 and 2 coming out for Japanese in September, and we're also getting news about Bruce as well as Orfist. So there's 2 new cards for each of them that we can expect news for. Let's get straight to it. So they introduced the Heal Guardians, and basically Heal Guardians are actually grade 3s. They're grade 3 heal triggers. So you know what I mean? Like grade 3 heal triggers, they have 10k power and they have 15k shields. And they don't have an imaginary gift as well. So this is actually, if you're stuck riding up to this card, you're gonna be sucking your thumb for throughout the entire match. So of course it does comes with a few abilities, and the abilities that we get is homogenized across all of the clans that's going to be in the VCAN collection. So when it's put on the Guardian Circle from hand, if you did not ride, or if you have not ridden a grade 3 or greater unit this fight, then you can perform one of the following actions, which is choose one of your Vanguards and it gets plus 10k power until the end of the turn, or choose one of your opponent's units and you get -2 critical until the end of that battle, meaning that you could absolutely 100% negate any attack. And the thing is, this one says that if you have not ridden a grade 3, so this tells us that this is probably an anti-rush kind of guarding card, which is actually really good, because that does stop, V-Series games from ending too early, because people are adopting a more aggressive playstyle. So this one kind of puts a halt into it. Very nice. So Martin says, Bastion, my precious. Well, you're precious, but only in the premium format, so you don't have a right deck. You're gonna have to balance out your deck if you want to play Bastion in premium. So Luke says, whatever will they come up next? So well, the good thing about this is that I can see some very good benefits in terms of something like this, and we have to also go through his other skill. When placed on the Vanguard Circle from hand, if your damage zone has 0 cards, put the top card of your deck into the damage zone. And they actually gave us the samples over here. So when you guard, and you know, if you have not ridden a grade 2, then you can choose your Vanguard to get plus 10k to stop more consecutive attacks, or you can actually choose a unit to avoid like very high end damage, or even damage for that matter as well. So this actually kind of like can put a stop to certain decks that actually are playing a bit more aggressive up front. So what are you guys' thoughts on this? So oh yeah, this one explains the call to Vanguard Circle from hand. So if you call it from hand, then you know you have to send the top card of your deck to the damage zone, and yeah, basically you get a counter blast. So a lot of people are already shouting Azel, because they can simply write to Azel, right? Then immediately call it, I'll get one counter blast, then you can use counter blast to actually do some stuff over there. So doesn't this also help Ashura Kaiser from V to restand a rear? Yes, it does actually. So it does help with standing a rear guard from the V series, but at the same time also this is considered to be something a bit more defensive. And I know that I've been racking my head about this for some time, but I honestly don't see you replacing your full heal triggers for this. So as meme as it could be, but at the same time also Broken Heart goes brr. Yeah, Broken Heart can go brr in that. But at the same time also I can kind of like see like people playing like maybe 1 or 2. And the thing about the set is that for the V calculation, you're getting grade 3 searches, so you can actually search out, while may or may not be optimal for you, you can search out your grade 3 for this one and add it to your hand, so your opponent knows that, oh, he's gonna block off a rush, so he can either try and force it out, or he can keep it in there. But then again, this card is a little bit more ideal for you to actually discard for either for striding or for discarding for G Guardians actually. So but I was kind of hoping that the Heal Guardians will have something that's a bit more towards having like slightly better G Guardian abilities, so to speak. So yeah, Buster Jungle says, in standard I see you playing a couple of these or so, but not fully replaced since the rush can also be bad. Jungle, if you mean by standard as in V Premium, yes. Because the standard now, even for English, is now Overdress, my dude. So yeah, V Premium, yes, this one will definitely be, you probably could consider playing a couple of these. Not fully replaced since the rush mechanic is quite bad, yes, absolutely agreed. But it is a interesting dynamic also, and something that you probably want to play just in case something bad happens. And if your deck functions well with something like this actually being in play, actually that would be all the more better for you. So, but we have to see how this will impact kind of like restrictions going forward. So, because there are some people that kind of like smells restrictions coming over the horizon. So yeah, premium, you need to judge how many to play to balance out how many G Guardians you can use. So V Premium, my bad. Yeah, it takes some getting used to, but not to worry. So we will be we have all transitioned straight into Overdress already as the standard now. So yeah, I quite like this. I actually quite like this. I like the shake up of the dynamic that it's a grade 3 in there. So it has multiple uses for grade 3s. Not just in the V Premium, but also in Premium Standard as well. So yeah. Brand finally defensive decks. So, yeah, maybe Brand can actually use something like this. But yeah, so far I see this is quite good actually. And actually we should take a peek at some of the reprint cards, because this was pointed out to us by Andrew. So we probably see Andrew later in the chat, because he probably want to check out the Monster Hunter stuff, which we might do later on, but we will see how long we go. There were here we go. So there were releases of all of the reprints that's coming in the set, and each card. Each nation is, each clan is actually getting 3 cards, and they kind of like do well to hint at what we can expect. We already know this is Raging Form Dragon, so Blaster Dark is natural. Then there's also like Bendy. This is Bramwen, This is Bramwen, and then there's also a Learfall as well. These are like essential cards, and cards that now are a little bit more difficult to get. So that's why they're repeating these essential cards for newer players, especially in September. We can get a good inkling as to what we can expect for each one of them. So, and some of the ones that kind of like come to mind is Link Joker. I guess Link Joker Cyber Dragon, because I don't know, what do you guys think? Because some people say Nebula Lord, some people say it could be what's that? It could be Infinite Zero actually, because Infinite Zero makes sense because there's a lot. Hi Edric, welcome to the stream. I'm inclined to lean towards Infinite Zero Dragon because there's 2 reasons. One is more on the sense that there are some cards some new cards in here, right, are actually being printed they are originally brick rights. So Vowing Sword Dragon was one of them. I can't remember off the top of my head who's the other one. Yeah, we got some legions over here, including Prominence Core. Raging Form Dragon was part of the brick right deck, so yep. So maybe Infinite Zero, maybe Nebula Lord might be a thing. Hello Brain, welcome. Just going through all the news that we got on Tuesday. So yeah, this one is dealing with Cyber Dragon. So we could see something interesting going on with Link Joker. It may be Infinite Zero, but it may be Nebula Lord Dragon. One of the 2 of those makes sense. So yeah, I just got the Vanguard playmat today in the post. It's from the original series, Mansions Lord Blaster. Nice. That's an oldie but a goodie. Yeah, that's really good. I'm a little disappointed about Gear Chronicle, but this Gear Chronicle 1 is definitely going to be Chronojet, because there's more Gear Dragon and it deals with Chronojet Dragon. I'm surprised that this card is actually being reprinted, because this one is a very old card from the first release of Gear Chronicle with Lost Legend actually. So yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that this one is actually being reprinted. The other one that was potentially taken off was Omega Glendios, since it was around the same time period. But if it was, then it's going to be a vastly different playstyle than the old one. It has to be as well. So if it was Omega Glendios, it has to be. But the thing is, Omega Glendios is not a Cyber Dragon. If I remember correctly, Omega Glendios is a Cyber Golem, and these cards deal directly with Cyber Dragons. So I think that one kind of like the theory could go out the window a little bit. So, but if it was, that's gonna be Chat Noir as well. Yes, for Great Nature, we are getting Chat Noir over here. So Honorary Professor Chat Noir. This one might have some implications in Premium, because there is a whole Honorary Professor deck. So we'll see what the Chat Noir can actually do and see what that means for Premium actually. So yeah, I just want to point out how surprising it is they didn't postpone the discussion stream for a Monster Live. Not complaining though. So no, the thing about these live streams is that we want to make sure that they are here. As long as I'm able, as long as I'm free, as long as I'm able to, I will always stream every Wednesday here on YouTube for our discussion stream. So you can absolutely bet that we're gonna be here. So if you guys want to talk about Vanguard, want a more dedicated space to do that, absolutely, like, this is the space to do so. Brain says Shadows okay to me. Shadows is Reggie from Dragon, so we don't know much of the skills yet because none of the skills has been revealed. Just the heal trigger. So another question, do we know who is for Angel? Not really actually. Speculation wise, it could be other things. Mirai Makoto, thank you for the subscription. Thank you so much for subscribing to us. Hope you enjoy our Vanguard content and maybe our Battle Spirits content as well. So that's another hour and 15 minutes for Monster Stream Reacts. Yes, I'm aware. So we have the time over here, so we'll keep track over there. So yeah, Angel Feather is hard to say. It's very uncertain as to what it could be. So like, I can't think of off the top of my head what it will possibly be. So it's all high speculation from here. So Kazu says yes, my cat will be back. So Chat Noah we're referring to. I think we also know that Arco Force is Tetra Drive. Yes, Arco Force is Tetra Drive. So and cards do reflect that. Musketeers is coming for there because we saw Vera, and Grand Blue actually is actually Night Rose, because these two cards are key cards for Night Rose. So we're getting a new form of Night Rose actually, which is quite interesting. Luke says I actually have an Omega Glendios deck for Link Joker. If anybody's wondering, I also have a Master Joker deck. Nice, those are pretty old cards also. But then you did mention that you did play previously before stopping for one reason or another. So then now we're here back in Overdress. By the way, with a new heal hurt premium, no, actually it might help premium actually if we go back to that, the graphic. Because this is a card that actually helps with anti-rush, and it helps even more because this one is a grade 3, right? That you can search out with your grade 3 searches. You can discard for striding, and you can also discard for G Guardian as well. So this one, there's a bit of a strong consideration that you want to put something like this in the deck. Not too many because you still want to have your fighting force still, but you know, this is something really good that you can actually consider to put in there. So another hint, what Chat Noah could synergize with Leopold. His grade 3 lets your Vanguard skill activate twice. Yes, so if there's one thing that these grade 3s could do, right, and since it's being handled by Mori-san and his team, I can have a bit of confidence to say that maybe these new grade 3s that are coming out, right, could actually bring back some of the older cards and make them a bit more prominent, because these cards are actually quite good to use. They are actually quite work well with any of the current builds that's out in V series, including the older ones. So I like to see them, like, I like to see these grade 3 cards actually have quite a bit of capabilities that, you know, you can consider bringing the older ones, and then you have a very strong deck going forward from there. So yeah, so I think it will change the format a little with its skill to avoid damage denial a little bit, but how much effect it will have remains to be seen. So yeah, that is absolutely true. Jungle is spot on. Brain is my thoughts. Angel, it could be Curiel back in Living Break era. Oh, Curiel, the Circular Saw. Potentially, because we haven't seen it yet, but I did expect Curiel to actually come out earlier, but it didn't actually. So that's a good shout actually. They say you cannot G Guardian with them, Cap. So no, you can. If we go to the Q&A, you can G Guardian with them, Jungle. It says here, can I discard it from my hand as cost for calling G Guardian? Yes, you can. You can discard it from hand as per the normal with the skill. Choose a heal trigger from your hand and discard it. You can G Guardian with these. So yeah. On another note, I'm not sure if it's okay that Heal Guardians are V-Series exclusive or not, because I'm curious as to what they carry over the D-Series. You cannot bring this to D-Series because Overdress is their own format. This boost, right, this boost in September for Japanese and sometime in the English side, this is for V-Premium and Premium formats only. You can't use these in Overdress. They're not designed for Overdress. So yeah, you only will be seeing this in those two formats. You won't see them in Overdress. Overdress will be sticking to the main DBT sets that you'll see coming out. So Shamshell. Oh, actually Shamshell is actually a good shout. I wouldn't mind seeing Shamshell. That would actually be nice. Like I said, in premium, Mikasaburo rush and then opponent use that heal me. Huh? Take a photo for me, please. Send it to me. My mom found the Blood Moon, so. What about Ramiel? Ramiel is also possible. I think Ramiel might be a better shout because it's much closer to the era that all these cards are actually coming out. So, and Ramiel was a break rank, so it could possibly be Ramiel. So yeah, that's actually quite good. Premium possible, not that. Yeah, absolutely possible. Like any of them is a good shout. I am kind of leaning towards Ramiel because Ramiel kind of makes sense. And yeah, in fact, weren't there some cards that were revealed? I think it was already revealed that it's Ramiel already, if I'm not mistaken. So talking about the heals, yeah, we are, because we are just going through all of the news over here. So which also includes the speculation on what we might see for the sets. Yeah, so we know that this is Draconic Overlord, the Rebirth, because not only have we seen the Rebirth art in Vanguard 0, it's a strong hint because it's Burning Horn Dragon and Torrid Cannon Dragon, and these are two supports for Draconic Overlord. So we're getting the Rebirth in there. So Draconic Overlord fans, rejoice! We're getting something not only in June but also in September. So, by the way, I love the new support for my boy Orfist. Yes, we'll talk about those supports in a little bit. So we're getting this one is actually support for the new Grade 3. That's for Morokomo, Nubatama as well. So yeah, the meme for Dimension Police is Enigman. What if it's Enigman? Ooh, I wouldn't mind actually, because that means that I could probably make a premium Enigman deck and it's gonna be fantastic to play. So we'll see. The Enigman deck does need a very much better Grade 3 for sure. So yeah. Spy Brother, so much to say. Pale Moon, I am of the mindset that Pale Moon might be Harry because it's Night Rose for Grand Blue. So I'm thinking Harry might be here. If it's Harry, I have more reason to actually pick up Pale Moon actually. So yeah, that would be one thing for that. So reprints are nice, especially for Spy. All of them are nice actually, in my opinion. Imagine if it was Steel Dragons instead. No, it can't be Steel Dragons because the hint is very strong. Because if we look at this Thing Saver, and if you play Vanguard 0, right, this Thing Saver is actually available as as like a Legend 10, ranked Legend 10 prize. So you can actually get the alternate art copy of Thing Saver, and it's the V Series one. And we see it here. Before that season, right, we actually had you actually could pick up Dragon Overlord the Rebirth, and that one had a different art. So I'm thinking that the evidence seems to be like that might be the case actually. So, which is I think more likely. So there we go. My mom has sent me images of the Blood Moon, but I think it's now just the normal moon. So if you guys can see there, let me just yep. I probably have to put it on my Twitter already. So oops, screenshot by accident. So there we go. A second Harry, yes, because there's a chance there might be a second Night Rose. So a second Harry would make sense because those two will go together hand in hand. Sadly, there's no Tiger for DP. Jadoneko for Novatama, of course. The Boy Pursuit Assault, yes, those are all be mentioned. By the way, did you hear a premium for Global Oni and JP won't be getting it? If you mean the Revival Collection, those are actually like reprints of older cards. Because English did have a Revival Collection and was exclusive to English. Japanese didn't get that Revival Collection because most of the people actually had those older cards and they were still seen regularly in tournament play. So there was a period in time whereby Vanguard, there were not people that weren't able to get their hands on certain cards because of not enough printing. There was not enough sets that were printed out actually. So those cards are actually more limited and therefore more expensive. The Revival Collection was designed so that more of those cards will actually be reprinted. And yeah, it actually helped the English community. So them having a Revival Collection actually makes sense for English in that regard. So since the law mentioned Draconic Overlord being Blaster Base's new owner, I'm beginning to wonder, will he be in Cathay Century or will he be in Dragon Empire? He is in Dragon Empire, but I don't know about the Elderly though. So, and from what is gathered thus far, I haven't actually read it myself because we're waiting for the English one. But yeah, no, Draconic Overlord is not the new owner. He's guarding Blaster Blade. He's actually guarding Blaster Blade because of the bond that he shares with Armes and the sword actually. So yeah, that's why he stayed 3,000 years just to protect it, and he became Ash White from there. So Kagero could be the Apostle or something. No, Kagero is the Rebirth actually. So Kagero is the Rebirth in the premium set. So premium Enigman, 8k base, grade 3, but double the force. Now I think that's a bit too much. So I think it should be 13k base with only a single force from there. So Overlord isn't the owner of Blaster Blade. Yeah, he's just guarding it. That's correct. You know, because in case the owner doesn't come. So wowzers, yeah. Maybe finding that Kaiser. I was thinking that actually for Dimension Blaze. It might be that Kaiser. But then I realized that, you know, actually Die Dumper and Braden Blacker is actually quite universal. So it really could be anybody. Die Kaiser makes the most sense because it's of the era. But it could be other things. Like, it could absolutely be anything else. So, yeah. Blood Moon, why do you hear Terraria music? So, nah, no Terraria music here. So, today just happens to be the Super Blood Moon thing. So, and I wanted to capture some photos to post on Twitter. So, yeah. Interesting that the Creator Markers cards were reprinted. Wonder if Giraffa will do with it. I think they might continue doing the Creator Marker thing. So, Giraffa might actually play with the Creator Marker. Because I think that's the current mechanic. And it's actually a very good mechanic, actually. So, they might actually do something with it. And the box toppers are Zero Dragons and Create Elementals. Oh, are they actually? If it's for the Revival Collection, yeah, that might be the case also. Could be Excalibur, I don't know. It could potentially be so. Right, so not much else that we can say more out of the V Collection. So let's move on. They actually reported or actually told us like what can we expect from Lyrical Monasterio actually. So Lyrical Monasterio is your Bermuda Triangle, bounce the mermaids back to your hand. So this is your playstyle over there. But for the others, actually, they provide something interesting. The War Beast Cat Girls are actually getting song cards or music cards. So I think they're actually bringing the music cards from Back Dream as part of the mechanic for the Cat Girls, the War Beasts. This is actually quite interesting because it's nice to see like these collapses actually be brought to Overdress and actually being made the normal. So actually, music cards. This is actually quite nice, actually. This is actually quite nice. I wouldn't mind seeing this in action. It would be quite nice to see. Also, we are seeing for the humans. The humans are actually getting... They battle with two kinds of precious stone cards. So I'm thinking this one is probably set orders for the humans. The Dragonoids is battling by gathering 5 friends together. So it's a Paladin / Power Ranger / Super Sentai kind of vibe over here. That's what I'm getting. I mean, yeah, that Kaiser is cool, but can we have something new like with DP, like going in with Cellstone Star, kind of control, but since it's DP, it'll always be 40k punches. If you give 40k punches and also control at the same time, that actually kind of makes Dimensional Plays a bit too much. Yeah, and of course, if you play in Premium, you absolutely can add the prison cards and all that. So that already kind of exists in there. For V Premium, right? Having that inbuilt in there will actually be too much, and Dimensional Plays has always been known to be high power, just pure high power. So I think something like that would be way too much. We're talking about this last time, and we're thinking the song orders were returning. So yeah, that's what I thought as well with this song. The music cards might actually come back, and they might actually be part of the play style for the War Beast since it's set over here. Another theory for me is Cat Girls Final Rush like keyword like Doremi, either Song Toads. It could possibly be. But based on history, I think it's a safe shout to say that it could be the music order cards. Like even if they are developing new playstyles and new ways to play, I think Bushiroad might still be a bit lazy. So they might take from pre-existing ones in collab sets and actually add them to Overdress. So that's a more likely case also. Thinking about Overlord guarding the Blaster Blade makes me wonder if that sword will get a new owner, like maybe new Blaster Blade equivalent for this series. We have to see where the law says, but chances are we might see a Blaster Blade. We might actually see a Blaster Blade encounter card, more likely than we would see a new owner for Blaster Blade. So, but it's hard to say. We have to see where the law goes from there. So we'll get more girl players when Lyrical drops. Maybe, but this one has always appealed more towards guys. Something this is appeal with guys. Yeah, since Bushi can't get enough of Blaster Blade, yeah, we will have another one. We'll see where it goes from there. So. But anyways, we were talking about Dragonoid, so they get 5 friends together. So this sounds like it's a Paladin style of play. So you have when 5 units are in place, then stuff happens. Maybe like Melody or something like that. I'm not sure. The vampires, or basically one vampire, is gonna be fighting with a bunch of ghosts, aka this is Night Rose. This is Night Rose's descendant. Felty Rosa is Night Rose's descendant, and she wants to become an idol. Don't hit me on that. That's probably not true. But you know, that's just the vibe that I get. That the vampires is literally it's Night Rose and her ghosties, all that. So, and the 6th right line, which wasn't announced, but now we're seeing it here for the first time, is actually Angels. And Angels, their theme is abilities that change depending on the grade of cards in the buying zone. AKA, it's the Mystery Flare Dragon and the Idealized Dragon from the first release of Gear Chronicle. So this is gonna be freaking funny to see. This is gonna be hilarious, absolutely. So, since we can't get enough about we read that already. That vampire lady really looks like she's gonna use tokens. It could be tokens actually. Tokens actually wouldn't be a bad idea because if it's token called Ghost, but I think the rest of the deck might play with Ghosts as well. But we'll see. Messianic Lord Blaster all over again. So if you mean this one, I think it'll be not to that far extent. I don't think it'll be to that far extent. I think it will be a bit more easier to achieve. So I don't think it will reach that level of Messianic in that regard. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow, Luke? So just let me know. Internal Blade Order, yep. I'm here, sorry, was watching Tomboy Hall Life's new outfit reveal. Nice. Night Rose's daughter. I don't say daughter, but Descendant, yes. Maybe Descendant, but, you know, maybe not. I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. So, we'll see lah, where they do the law. We'll see where they do with the law from there, so. And as mentioned, the mermaids are going to bounce cards a la Bermuda Triangle that we've known so far. So my sister sees this, buy me all of them. So alright, let's get straight to the Overdress news. So we'll start with this. This one is actually for Orfist. The Orfist boost is awesome. When this unit boosts a Shadow Army token, if you may have this unit gain plus 15k until the end of that turn. Then if you do at the end of the battle, retire all of your rear guards in the same column as this unit and draw a card. So this one deals with using your Shadow Army token as a resource. You have to interact with the Shadow Army token, which means that people might end up having to split Sarah Snow and Orfist right now, because you know, with this and also the Grade 2, which I will go over now. So the Grade 2 is continuous. If during your turn, if your word is Dark Knight, this unit gets plus 2k. If it's a Abyssal Dark Knight, it gets plus 5k. And at the end of the battle, this unit attack by retiring a Shadow Army token. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. So they're actually getting you to play more Shadow Army tokens, which means that you're going to be doing more than Counter Blast 2. So Orfist is no longer a one and done thing. Orfist is actually going to be much stronger on its own than with Sarah Snow in the deck, and these cards are actually going to help it along. So because now your Shadow Army tokens are actually being used as a resource, and it's reflected also in the cards as well, because the new order card that is released is the skill is Counter Plus 1 to play. When this card is set in the order zone, call a Shadow Army token to a rear guard circle. So this one lets you to generate one from this one order card. And then the other one is, you know, when this unit is placed on the rear guard circle, look at the top 3 cards. Choose a world card from among them, reveal it, add to your hand, and then send the rest to the bottom of the deck. So this allows you to search more. And you want to be searching for these ones to be able to generate more Shadow Army tokens, so that you can actually get this unit to use it. You can get the Grade 2 to use it. Orfist is going to be very, very good on its own. And I think it no longer will need a... I think it will function much better than with Sarah Snow in the deck. Because I think Sarah Snow and Orfist should be split aside. So, yep. By the way, are there boys in Lyrical? Not announced yet, maybe. Is there even tokens in the Lyrical sets? Never has been before. But with the Ghost being in play, it could be a token play. But I think it might be rated more towards like you know, it's just Felty Rosa and then the rest of it is just Ghosties. Similar to Night Rose. I think Night Rose from there. So, vampires are semi-immortal, I guess. So yeah, I'm not gonna speculate on the age. Still wish these mechanics in the other nations with new boss and all that. Already tired of the same 8 right lines. We will see new right lines actually. I predict that we might see at least one more right line. We've seen Draconic Overlord, we've seen Captain Sanctuary already, so maybe the others will get a new right line. We have to wait and see. So, Shadow Kehadin, is that you? I don't know. They'll be dropping some information for the 30th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's why I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. I love Sonic. Nice. Right, so that's the Office stuff. That's most of my comments. And of course, best card ever. Nobody can tell me otherwise. You can't change my mind. Best card. Let me get a cup. Like best card ever. You can't change my mind. And if you guys want to see that flip out, I think we can go to Twitch to do that. So I'll run to that later. Oh my god, I play Office good set 1. So yeah, the set 1 is actually very good, but the set 2 will make it even better, I feel so. But anyways, the great one here. When this unit boosts a Vanguard, if you're in Final Rush by paying Counter Plus 1, choose one of your Vanguards and it gets triple drive until the end of the turn. This gives Violence Bruce. This gives Violence Bruce a Counter Plus 1. Like this is it. Buy 4 SPs of Mabel. So only if I can find 4 SPs of Mabel's, man. And it's cheap enough. Like, it won't break my bank. So There's a new world for order. It reflects today's condition. Yeah. I just went over that, Brain, actually. This one over here. When this plays in the order zone, you summon a Shadow Army token. So already gone over it. Already. In the sky. Yeah, there is one in the sky, but you know, I think it's over now. But you know, those are the only pictures that we can get. Yeah, I love this card. I love this card because I always felt like Bruce would be more dangerous if you could get another drive, and this is actually it may seem a bit roundabout, but this is actually a roundabout I'm okay with because this one gives me an ideal position to put it in. So I'm not going to be putting in, and so I'm not going to be putting too many copies of this, but definitely 100% I definitely will want to play this down, and then my Bruce is going to be more dangerous with the checks, which is something that I really want. So, but for SPs of Mabels, breaking the bank is worth it. So nah, breaking the bank isn't worth it if you can't live to enjoy it. So yeah. And of course, the other grade too, which is actually it's actually more fantastic than Mabel, but it's hard for me to let go of Mabel because I love everything about that card, art and everything and all that. So, Diablo's Jetbacker Leonard. So if you're in Final Rush, this unit gets plus 5k power, and when this unit would attack, it battles all of your opponent's units in a column. So this one actually attacks one whole column if it is in Final Rush. So that's what makes it powerful, and more powerful because of its second ability, Auto. When this unit attacks, hits. Soul Charge 1, and then if your Vanguard is Diablo's Violence Bruce, choose up to one card from your soul and call it to open regard circle. So this is your Pale Moon play, and I think we've basically seen from there. So hang on, let me just find it. We'll go through this stuff later. So I'll talk about it in a bit. Doko Daio. Oh, we can also see this as well. Where was it? Here it is. So Marjorie eats its booster, then you use Leonard, then you attack with your Vanguard, restand everything, then attack with Marjorie, then Leonard boost by Protoball will move in Marjorie, then it hits the Vanguard and the booster. So it hits the Vanguard and the booster. Then you can actually move this into Soul. Then you can call Leonard and Protoball out. Protoball will eat Leonard. Then hit Vanguard, call Marjorie, and then after that, you eat Protoball. So the combination is there. The combination is absolutely there. Hello, Fight Toby. Thank you for the subscription. So thank you so much. Yeah, people already come up with the combination over here, and this is actually quite a good. Like if you want to scratch that Pale Moon itch, this is the way to do it, and I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, probably we need more counter charges for Orfist. So, not just Bobo Mine. So I think Bobo Mine, you probably want to play more copies of Bobo Mine in order to get your counter charge out from there. So, and the controlling factor is is Orfist Counterblast 2. So you will be able to use it twice, but then the rest of it you can actually rely on using the on the order card actually. So yeah, you just need to pick and choose and just prepare your counterblast accordingly. So yeah, put to be super fun. Let's go. So yeah, absolutely. I got a TIE Fighter Big Booba. No. That's not the reason why I like the card. So that is not the reason why I like the card. The reason why actually might as well whatever. The reason why I like the card, right, is because the art itself looks fantastic. I don't see Booba first. I see face, I see hair, I see expression, all this frame, like those are the orders. So Booba is like very far down the list for me. So yeah. Okay, new world card not good. So it's actually good because the new cards that's coming in the set is actually you have to play with Shadow Army tokens. They're gonna be used as your resource. So, but it will make the Orfist deck a lot more stronger. That's my opinion, of course. That's actually my opinion. Whoa, that is power play. Yeah, it's actually quite powerful. So, but it'll make you deck out faster. It will make you deck out faster, but your opponent will die. Your opponent is more likely to die. Deck out too much, yeah. They go around Bruce for boost, yeah, absolutely. So, what do you think will get cut out for Bruce? I think maybe because currently right now, actually I have my Bruce deck over here, so. I have my Bruce deck over here. So if I look at my grade 1s, probably what will get cut out, right, would most likely be Acrobat Presenter actually, because you already have Brother Soul. Evan's Brother Soul, because you do have enough methods of soul charging through Marjorie, through if you use the Colossus. In fact, actually, if you can actually take out this Fist Colossus if you haven't already, for Leonard, for Mabel and all that. So that's probably where I will go. I definitely might consider taking out Electro Spartan. I might actually take out Electro Spartan because I do play inside Bruce. Because I do need something that's a bit more substantial in attack, and you know, it would be, if I probably might replace Electro Spartan for Mabel in that regard. So while Cap sees cute face, while I see cute demon ears also. Yeah, I mean, ears are one thing for me. So ears are actually one thing for me also. But you know, the face encompasses like the whole entire head basically. So yeah. So Tengsi, welcome to the stream by the way. So yeah, that's probably what I would take out in my deck for these two cards over here. So yeah. So that's pretty much all the news that came out of it actually, and yeah, that's actually a lot of stuff to go there. Like, this is quite dangerous to see, and I am taking notes. I definitely gonna be taking notes, but we will see from there. Yeah, so other things that happen, if you guys want to see me, let me just put a pause to the music so you guys can see this. Okay, out of sight. When this unit boosts the Vanguard, if you're in Final Rush, by paying counter plus 1, choose one of your Vanguards, and for the turn, he gets triple drive! It's a little meta for me to be down here while he's up there, like dancing. When this unit boosts the Vanguard, if you're in Final Rush, counter plus 1, this unit, your Vanguard gets triple drive! Yeah! Kept going crazy, yeah, this will never die. I'm not gonna let this die. Like, I've never been this happy. Okay, bye Edric, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yes! 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 So that's me. So in order to benefit. So yeah. Right. Another good thing about Leonard is you need less hand to call to regard circle, since you can call out from soul. Yes, you can actually use your soul for attacking with Final Rush in play. So new Bruce spam Leonard and Marjorie and win. You don't necessarily have to play the combo if you're worried about decking out, because decking out is still a possibility, and Bruce actually does kind of like deck out quite a bit. Not as fast as Baron Magnus, but definitely quite a bit. So you would have to adjust and build your deck according to what fits best for you. So yeah. Well, then maybe giggle out of nowhere. So yeah, I mean, it's rare to find those moments, because it's rare to find those moments. So you take them as they come along. Take them as they come along. That's the memorable time. Yeah, I can't wait for a transition into Monster Hunter Rise. So man, we got a lot of good things for Overdress, man. You gotta. I understand you're still high on Monster Hunter Rise, so I am to a certain extent, but you know, we gotta go through the news. You guys gotta know about this stuff that's coming up. We gotta talk about it, because talking about it actually helps with upcoming content for us here at CVGS, and it's also a good way for us to actually just talk shop and just really think about all the new stuff that's coming out from there. So my comment didn't show in your stream, so I sent you my comment. So if you mean on Discord, yeah, we can actually take a look over there. So yeah, there you go. So again, I've looked into it, Kazu. I don't know why this is a problem. So but there's a comment right there. So yeah. Also, I think if set 2 gives all archetypes for both Bruce and Orfist archetype names also. I'm not sure about archetype names, but there is the Diablo's name, and I think Jared is the only one that currently interacts with Diablos currently right now, and they may do other things as well. Like they may release cards that interact with Sylvan Horn Beast, for Cardinal, for Aurora Battle Princess, so on and so forth. That's actually possible. So yeah. Alright, thanks for the tips, bro. Overdress looking more complex and definitely less solved. Loving right now. So yeah, glad that you're enjoying it, because it's actually really fun right now. Overdress is really fun, and it looks a little bit more complicated, but trust me, it's actually like great. It's actually great, and these new cards coming in will actually be fantastic. So it's gonna be fun to play. Right. Tested the deck for some reason. 50 cards left after using the triple drive girl. Yeah, if you use the triple drive girl, you definitely would want to be careful also. But I like to live on the edge. I too like to live dangerously. So yeah, I wouldn't mind actually playing it, because I love the idea that my opponent if they can't do anything about it, they have to suffer triple drive, and so that would put a lot of strain on their guards. So that's kind of like the main thing over there. So I know I'm so looking forward to what we have to discuss here as well. So glad you're here for that, Andrew. So, by the way, what's the translation of the new heal in English? Oh, if you want to see that, actually the Twitter already has that already. We went over it earlier, but for your sake, I will actually go over it. So the skill for the grade 3 heal triggers in the V Clan collection is where this unit is put on the Guardian Circle. It's placed on the Guardian Circle from hand. If you have not ridden a grade 3 or greater unit this fight, then you can perform one of the following 2 actions, which is choose one of your Vanguards, he has plus 10k until the end of the turn, or choose one of your opponent's units and he gets -2 critical until the end of that battle. Then on the Vanguard Circle, when placed from hand on the Vanguard Circle, if you have 0 cards in your damage zone, put a top card of your deck into damage zone. It does not count as a damage. So it's just basically put there, you basically get 1 counterblast out of there. So Azel. And of course, the Guardian unit is you activate it if you're on grade 2. If you're on grade 2, you haven't rolled up a grade 3 before this fight, then you can add plus 10k to your Vanguard to stop multiple attacks, or you can actually choose the -2 critical in order to stop a very powerful unit from actually doing any damage to you. So yeah. Right, so my yes moment when they reviewed the Abyss in Zero. So yeah. There are many unanswered questions about Vanguard, but as we play, we'll find the answers to those questions. Yeah, absolutely. So complicated. Me with Harry first time, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, one other thing that we actually had happen over the week, if you guys haven't noticed, is that we actually made D20 Vanguard. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys remember that we had Aegis over on our discussion streams. This is the leading correlation to it. So, I know. My family coming in just to see stuff from there. So, but anyways, yeah, D20 trigger effects. If you guys are playing this, do let us and Aegis know, tag us on Twitter. Then use the hashtag D20VG as well. So yeah, turn 2 Leonard Jared combo feeling spicy. So it may be a bit difficult to do that. So it may end up being a bit too difficult to actually do that combination, because in order to hit the unit at the back right, you have to be in final rush. So unless your opponent is not willing to guard at all, turn 2 Leonard Jared might be a bit difficult, in my opinion. So. But yeah, as I was saying, we had Aegis here on the show, and this is kind of like the result of the collaboration on his side. So we actually came up with the D20 trigger effects, and this is fun. This is actually quite fun. So that they kept 60 card ruling based on the dice rules. No. You don't need to give me 60 cards. Like that, this is enough from there. So, but yeah, I mean, this is quite fun. And then Aegis came out with the Uno rule, which is something that I hate very much because this one annoys me. I want to try that if I can find people to play with and buy a 20-sided die as well. Well, 20-sided die you can actually use a online, like you can use Google. Google actually has a D20 die, a simulator, so you can actually use that. And in fact, the fight video that I did with Aegis, we actually did that. So yeah, for that. So English name, I know the effects. Oh, if you mean English name, I apologize. If you mean by English name, they're kind of not out yet. So at least not all the heal triggers are out just yet. So we probably have to wait a while or so. But of course, the wiki would have them, so you can always look up the wiki. Not this one. You can always look up the wiki for that. So yeah, this is all the stuff that we had over here. So I mean, what do you guys think? Because according to the poll that I put up, let me just refresh so we can get a. For that, oh, everyone see another fight actually. The guys over at Pop 5 Vanguard's jungle, actually, they're actually in Australia. These guys are actually podcasters. They do a podcast for Cardfight Vanguard, and they just kind of like talk about new cards and kind of like what they think, what they feel from there. So if you're looking for a podcast, they're actually really fun to listen, and I kind of like their style. Like they kind of like they look a bit like Beer Bros. So that's Nate and that's Hi Ryan. So they kind of look like Gerard and Alex Fasiani from the Completionist company side. But they're quite charming. These guys are actually quite charming. So yeah, they actually gave the D20, and they kind of really enjoyed it. So that's quite nice to see. Hill Guardian is the same value as the G Guardian since both are 15k. Yes, but if you have ridden up to grade 3, you probably want to discard that for a G Guardian because the G Guardian can give you more effects after the fact. So yeah, that's probably a thing over there. So and yeah, anyways, I was talking about the poll. So a lot of you guys are actually quite into the grade 3. In fact, it's now bumped up to 58%, 132 votes. Wow, you guys are actually killing it right here. So Jello Potato, you're late. But yeah, that's actually all of the new cards actually. I'm not have that song play, so it's nice to see that you know, people are actually paying attention still to V-Clan collection, and I like that the V series actually, there's still a lot of people that still love V series just as much as they do Overdress right now. So sorry I came late, no problem, Potato. I'm just kidding with you that. So but yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think also, because whether if it's like, what do you think about Lyrical Monasterio, what do you think about you know, what do you think about what the reprints that we got as well, what kind of expectations you might have. Hill Guardians, definitely, I'm all for it. It's quite nice to see. And yeah, I actually just can't wait for the end of the month for these cards to come out. Absolutely, definitely gonna get myself that playset for sure. They also showed that the Legion Abyss yesterday, but it said that witches are nerfed in Zero. In a way that Zero works, right, because it's supposed to be triggers. It's supposed to be triggers that they call out, so that's why they play with grade 0 style. So for them to change the wording to grade 3, right, it may seem a bit counterproductive, but it does force them to not have them be able to check triggers. So we can actually fish out the gun slot and remove it if he has to re-Legion in order to get it back, or Legion if he hasn't done so. So yeah, I mean, it's a workaround. It's technically a workaround. The Legion Abyss, that was surprising because I didn't expect them to actually have Phantom Blaster Abyss come out, and Phantom Blaster Abyss kind of have similar skills to the original back in the card. So we might be seeing Shadow Paladin actually being a strong second to potentially Prominence Core. Sorry, to Percival actually. In actually being very strong cards for Vanguard 0. So yeah, we'll see where we go going forward. So Witches is Color Blast heavy for 0, so good luck when playing 0. So yeah. If I play in 0 and encounter Wishes, I'll be sure to try and be as expert as possible if I can be. But then again, what am I doing? I'm just punching 3 units in the front row. That's all I ever do. I just punch 3 units in the front row. Alright. So yeah, that's it for the news actually. So how's everybody doing actually? Oops. Sometimes I hate our feed, you know, because we do sometimes follow you guys, but then some of you guys, not you guys, maybe some of the others, some of the people that we follow ended up liking inappropriate stuff. So that's not healthy for the stream. That's why we never try to show our timeline. So and of course, of course, I also kind of like sigh a little bit just to see those all come up. So yeah. Brain, Potato, Brain says, PH. What's up? So, nice timeline cap. No, not mine, it's the group's one, so. My timeline you will never ever see. I will never ever show it. But yeah, Witches is Color Blast, yeah, so it does intercept, it does 2 intercept for Color Blast 3, so. I'm doing right, just playing Terraria, so. Blood Moon's out. Yep. So, yeah, yeah, not much that I can really say for else after this also, but it's quite nice to see that a lot of people are actually responsive to what we have to see for Overdress. I'm just gonna close that immediately so that I can go back to the top here, because I do want to search for like Keita Mori, because Keita Mori actually mentions that he actually is releasing a producer's letter, which I think it is here. Yeah, so his volume 2 producer's letter will be releasing over a week. I'm not sure if it will come out tomorrow. If it does come out tomorrow, then I'll have to work it in, but I already have prepared the script already, so I will be recording that, and then I will be doing that. And also, I think I have a joke that you guys might like also, but it does poke more. It does poke more towards people asking us where do we get the power counters. But we'll see where we go from there. So we see where we go. Hi Isaiah, hello, hello, hello. So yeah, we just went over the news right now. So yeah, there's not much else that we can actually talk about. Oh, actually, this promo card is actually coming out in the next monthly brochure for July actually, and this one looks good for all of Slovakia, but I think maybe leaning towards Magnolia to a certain extent. So when placed on the Regard Circle, Soul Blast 2, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 card among them with grade equal or less than your Vanguard's grade, call to Regard Circle and discard the rest. Maybe more for Zorga because of the discard, and he would have the Soul Blast 2 from there. I wouldn't really see this card being used quite often, but it is not bad of a skill that you can actually tap into if you're able to get the sets. So yeah. Yeah, since in Ren was side character because the main antagonist for Legion was Rati for Cartoon Knights. So well, she and the 4 others, but the big bad was actually technically IG. So yeah, Ren was the side character. Talking about the power counters, I somehow managed to buy a set, the black version at UT. Lol. Oh, nice actually. I was actually gonna go to UT tomorrow. Whoops. But yeah, I know the uncle over there, so but I know the uncle Ati over there, so yeah. I'm surprised I actually managed to get it, but then again, those counters are actually supposed to be released as random prizes, short tournaments, but here in Singapore, chances are that people would sell that. So actually, you being able to get your hands on those power counters will actually be you know, that actually makes sense. So we will be seeing it. So the world of Vanguard is getting bigger and bigger each time. Yes, hence the lore website. So hence the lore website. Oh, sorry, I realized that I didn't flash the thing. So let me bring that up. So because you guys are supposed to see. Oh no, not Chrome 2. You guys are supposed to see this one over here. Yeah. So you're supposed to see this card over here. So yeah. Sorry about that. Yes, the world is getting bigger and bigger. That's why we have the lore website, because the world of Vanguard is quite big already. So, but it's expanding even more with every new card that comes out. So, sucks that the main antagonist support is getting treated this way. Isaiah, I don't know if you noticed, but every single antagonist deck has died immediately when the new season comes out. So the other one that has lingered is technically Phantom Blaster, but that's only because of the love of it as the original one. But if you look at all the villain decks in each season, you look at Gory Maelstrom. Gory Maelstrom died for a significant amount of time until they gave Blue Storm a thing. In fact, actually, Phantom Blaster Overlord was not very good also, like post season 1. Season 3 was Link Joker arc. Omega Glendios didn't get any support until much later under Strides. So Omega Glendios is like a lot of people figure out how to be able to get around it. And you know, post that, right, they were actually releasing cards that allows you to unlock so that it defeats everything that Omega Glendios was looking to do. Then the arc Blaster Joker became nothing after the fact. Blaster Joker ended up being nothing after the fact. So then we move on to the G era. G era Kanzaki was the Claret Sword deck didn't end up panning out well until Claret Sword came back later on. Season 2 was Chronofang Dragon and Demiurge. You have to dive into what's that? You actually had to dive into promo cards in order to make the deck even viable. The promo deck I referred to is Alter Ego. So I meant for Zero in Legion. So I think all of Vanguard we can actually apply something like that actually. So I can go on, but if you look at every villain, right, until I think V series, maybe you can argue V series is not the case, but yeah, every villain deck that has been featured in series, right, has never gotten anything significant after the fact, and it ended up not being as good as the protagonist decks, which should not be the way. So yeah, the Arkansas has a lot of different rubbish, so I like you use the term rubbish. So by the way, what's the price, the boosters in your country? Because ours was 2350 1 plus 50 shipping fee. Our booster sets range from, for DBT01, it ranges from 65 to 80 around there, Singapore dollars. So it might be around the same minus the shipping fee, because I don't know if they would. I think they don't get charged shipping fee from there. So but for those that, but that's usually the amount that you will find. The cheapest you find is 65, and that usually comes from reputable shops like the one that we're talking about in UT. Also, because that shop is well known for selling singles. So they actually make a lot of money out from selling their singles. And of course, we ourselves here at CVGS are also trying to set up our store in the background as well. Once that's up and running, you guys will actually be able to purchase your cards from us. So if you guys actually want to order from us, you can absolutely do so. We just need to wait for the process to continue on until we reach a certain point before we can actually take in orders and such also. So just hold on for that. 235 pesos and 50 pesos for shipping fee. So yeah, I got your that also. Omega Genius, Demi-Earth, we couldn't find, etc. Yeah, they all just kind of like died out. So by the way, what's the law website? I cannot search. Please share it, man. The law website is need to change to the correct window. The law website is en.cf-vanguard.com/law. So yeah, I think you can search Vanguard law website and then you might be able to find it. It should be one of the top links. But yeah, this is here already for English, and we're just waiting for information from there. Because if we go to the Japanese one is actually like filled up to the brim. Oops, I think that's a bad link. Oops. Broke the connection. JP Vanguard Law website. English one, Japanese. No, that's for Vanguard 0. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, actually surprising that it's harder to find than I thought it'd be. Holy crap. Vanguard law website. So yeah, so English law website, you can find that on top. For the Japanese one, I can't remember the link from there. But yeah, there you go right there. So you can just search it out from there. Yeah, so well, it's kind of true. I managed to find a lot of old stuff where I usually can't find anywhere else. Also, and the uncle also acknowledges that he also has a lot of rubbish. So yeah, that's just the way that he does also. But his is the business practice of being the single market here in Singapore. But yeah, he does have a lot of old stuff from there. So because he collects and then he sells them separately, that's how he actually stays profitable. That's just the way he does. I still don't get whether I win or lose. That lets me be the Joker meme from the Dark Knight series. Yep, we all get our kicks from there. So or should wait when English comes. So yeah, the English one is here. But in terms of the novels and the laws that we already see in the Japanese website, that takes a while for it to come out here. And I think they want to paste this similar to how it's pasted in the Japanese side. So probably like every week we'll get something. So just not yet anytime soon. So we just gotta hold up for more information. Right now they're going to set it up. So I don't normally say this, but they need to give some of the old units more love in Vanguard. Yeah, actually, that's what's the hope that we have with the Great Trees that's coming out in the V series, the V Clan Collection. Because if those Great Trees, right, can actually make it so that the older cards can actually come back, that would actually be really good also. Because I would love to be able to see, like one good one's pointed out, if Chat Nova is good enough, right, they can actually make the old Leopard, the Leopard actually be a very good deck. Much better deck than what we have currently right now. That can be a good thing. So, and something like Chat Nova can also affect for newer ones or older ones. It can really make V series as a whole, all those 3 years, feel a little bit more complete and more with it, rather than you only need to buy the latest set, because the latest set is the best one. You don't need to play the older ones. The older ones are all not as good. So yeah, Bargain Shop usually sells singles at higher price than other shops. Yes, he does sell the singles at a higher price. So that's why it'll be difficult for you to convince me to buy 4 SP Mabels. I won't be able to, because Uncle does sell them a little bit higher. So, but yeah, yeah. So we just gotta wait for a producer's letter. So hopefully it comes soon. Hopefully it does come very soon. And yeah, not much that I can really add on at this point in time. So you can go to other shops to buy. Yeah, I can go to other shops, but the one that's closest to me is there. And usually like I'm usually not in the market to buy singles, because the way that I buy my cards, right, is always with a playset, so I always will have my cards. But in terms of like singular cards from there, I may have to go to him but we'll see how much he's gonna charge it first. So I still have to save up some money. I haven't bought Jared yet actually. I actually haven't bought Jared for Festival Collection yet. So but at some point in time I probably have to go there and I have to buy it. But then I'm also looking online to see if there's any other places that's actually selling the card. So far I found not so. But if you have a buyer, like just PM me on Twitter or on Discord, then you can just let me know from there. So yeah. It's 25 minutes until we get the Monster Hunter stream, but yeah, definitely will check that out later. Maybe not on stream. That depends. Oh, you live in the west? Yes, I live in the west. I live in the west side, so correct. Yeah. What else do we have here? I wish they have these campaigns happening elsewhere in the world. So, because these are actually, there's actually 100 of these decks that are signed, and they're actually giving it away as promotion for the Vanguard anime. Actually, I wish they did these events as well, but of course they have other ways. And in fact, actually, I just remembered something. I should go to notifications because this is the only time that we actually managed to talk about it actually before it happened, which is here we go. Justin Wong, professional fighting game player, freaking pulled the DSR in English. This man has protagonitis. Like, holy hell, the most expensive card. They have the most valuable card that you could get, and he just pulled it in the one free box that he got just to promote this. So, also is Shopee available in your country, man? Yes, Shopee is available in our country. But yeah. What the hell, man? Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? DSR Trickstar. Wow. And this man doesn't play this. I don't think Justin plays this casually, but he has a lot of reach. And English side is actually doing promotion in a way that they're getting non-Vanguard players to actually promote the game for them because they have a wide reach. So people like Team APS actually that primarily covers Yu-Gi-Oh content. They actually did Vanguard content on their Plus channel, and so they actually were given the start decks and they were given the box for that. Justin Wong was another name that I actually put up from there. So I haven't seen any other names that actually got that were given these sets, but holy hell, like wow. Protagonitis is strong with Justin. Let's go, Justin. Yep. So yeah. Also, I thanks, Aegis. Thanks. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. Then I'll answer them as well. So, because we will stay on for a little bit longer. Because I don't want to end the stream this early. Because I do want to linger on some more. And if you linger on long enough that I will be watching the Monster Hunter stream, you guys can welcome to join me for the Monster Hunter stream. So yeah, we have 3 caps on stream right now. Yes, you got. And I'm wearing the same shirt too. I'm actually wearing the same shirt. It's that photo. I'm actually wearing the same shirt. The Final Rush one, so I took this on the thumbnail and I actually made a gif of it actually to promote yesterday's stream. Where was it? Doko Dayo. Tag us from there. Should be over here. Oh, okay, not that one. Yeah, here we go. So, oh wait, no, not this. It's the one after. Here it is. So I actually went and actually made, like, re-exported this as a GIF. How to say you're playing Vanguard without playing Vanguard? Without saying you play Vanguard. Final Rush! So that's why that stupid thing came in. Yeah, actually. In terms of Cardfight news, actually, the next Cardfight, which is Cardfight 158, 158, yeah, 158 is actually underway. I've already done the dev profiles for it. I just need to edit the video together. I actually didn't do. I thought I was gonna do the thumbnail to preview to you guys, but you know what? What I will do is I will flash the deck list. So I don't mind doing that because I do. You guys are here for the live stream, so I feel like I should. I feel compelled to reward you guys for actually being part of this live stream, so you guys can actually catch future content from us. So it's worthwhile to actually catch all of our content. So make sure you ring that bell to get notified of all of our videos. So here are the. Okay, so I already collected the cards already. So. Oh right, I forgot. I forgot. I need to change to the second monitor and boom. Can you guys figure out what it is? I'm sure you can. The discoloration might be a bit off-putting, but you might be able to see what we got here. Also, August will be next. They'll produce more BT01. Oh yeah, English. I heard that they're actually re-releasing the. Oh, hang on. Sorry, excuse me. There's something that caught my attention, so I'll be right back. Luckily, I'm playing music that won't get us copyright. Okay, it wasn't the bug that I thought it was, but it was there. But heyo, so yeah, they actually are producing more BT01s because I think the demand for BT01 was there was not enough supply, and I remember seeing tweets from 50 Cards who was getting more and more frustrated with not being able to fulfill people's orders because of the delays or so. But now he's actually got the cards. 50 Cards actually has been getting cards, and they've actually been able to send out the cards to all their customers. So yeah, but there was news that was released saying that they needed to reprint BT01, which is great because they said they were going to, but this goes to show just how popular Overdress is also, and I'm glad to see I'm actually glad to see that that you know Busho is actually fulfilling to that, and actually, you know, if they did have a timeline when they will actually reprint it, if it was fast forward, I'm glad that they did that because that would mean that they definitely want to make sure that they fulfill all of the Overdress orders to as many people as possible, and to make sure that the cards that's in BT01 are still relevant and still possible to get without like the secondary market taking over after the fact. That was a huge problem, and if you see TCG player, like let's explore the example that was TCG player. I think I need to find different fight. I need to find different fights. Oh, wrong one. Differential equations. I'm sorry. Zoga versus Eros. No, yep, that's it right there. So yeah, let me just restore the color for you guys. There we go. So different fight was talking about it. Oh, actually, this is nice to see. When you lose to your daughter, lol, she had daddy's help, but she still won. New generation player. That's nice to see. The saga that is TCG player. These are player prices for it as well. So it's like you know, in Europe be good here. So actually, you know, it's from the others. So, but yeah, the saga that was TCG player actually kind of like spoiling the secondary market, and so people have to wait for the new boost to come out in order to be able to really kind of like, you know, what's that? That's just TCG player, so blah, blah. Justin pulling DSR on stream, like frick frack. Too bad in Singapore people usually play Japanese. English version is harder to find. There's not a lot. There's a lot of players that play more Japanese than they do English. But those same players actually, there are some of those same players that actually play English as well. Actually considering building English decks so that if there's any English tournaments that I would want to participate in, I probably should prepare one. So Yeah, next change your hair when in Final Rush. So no. That belongs to an alien race. No human can change their hair. You know, by screaming. No human can change their hairstyle by screaming. So yeah. Yeah, and here is the Revival collection. So this one was actually revealed. According to DOVA-SYNDROME, this one was revealed in the server for the tournaments for the English for the Springfest, Visual Springfest. So yeah, this is actually coming for you guys in English, which is good. Yeah. Oh, actually the turnabout is also being printed there also. Like hold the phone. It says here, featuring 6 cards that released in English version before, which is Prominence Glare, which is the promo from the manga. Dragon Overlord the turnabout is also from the same place. Then Aesthetic Baton Twirler, Bearlock Samurai Spirit, and Symbol Monkey. So yeah. Yes, that face. Yeah, that turnabout. Yeah, the face. I should restore this back to original size. So yeah. I just noticed that. It's nice to see. And also, like, one Guardian for each nation will be released as gorgeous SP treatment. Also featuring Zero Dragons and Create Elementals. So one of them will be packed as a box topper. So that's quite nice because that's a good way to get it. Is Shopee available in the country? Yes, Brain. Shopee is available in our country. So here in Singapore. So yeah, I'm popped for that. So yeah, I mentioned a lot of people because I think with the way that English sales happen, so actually secondary markets are king, end up being king, and so there's a lot of these cards, right, that are actually considered to be essentials or unreleased cards, actually not making it over there, and you know those prices actually get jacked up. So having a Revival collection makes it so that these essential cards have a place to be able to be released, so that we can get the thing about. So yeah, it is good. And this happened before in English before, and it was great back then. So this is just good. This is just still continue to be good. So yeah, I made this joke with them still also. The crit from Captain Century is called Disma, so it's like Disma balls. Full savage, yeah, pretty much. Okay. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much it that we can do, that we can say and do for Overdress. Getting your questions, do get in your questions still. I'm not gonna sign off just yet. So if you guys still have any other questions you wanna ask, feel free to do so. Because right now there's not much else that I can think of other than Marvel at Mabel still. I don't think you want to see me live stream and just have like a full hour of me just fawning over Mabel. I don't think you guys want that. I don't think our YouTube analytics will want that, and we're way past April Fools already. So finding a Dragon Empire Dino Hollow Heal is kind of hard. I don't want to travel to the north for a card. So, oh, you mean the heal trigger for Bruce? If we go to the wiki, so. The booster set, volume 1. Heal trigger. White Light Dragon Parasaurs, yeah. Yeah, it is kind of hard also because there are some people that are actually not selling the hollows, certain hollows actually, here in Singapore. But yeah, I can see why you want to collect the hollow for this. This looks nice for Dragon Empire. Yep. By the way, the Varina Elga is a grade 2, right? Yes, it's a grade 2. I think if we go to the second booster set, we might be able to see over there. So Dragon Overlord number 1, then Dark States. Dark States is here. Oh yeah, the tree. So okay, that makes sense. Eh? Wait, hold the phone. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. I bought 3 from Uncle already, finding the last copy. He didn't have the last copy? That's surprising, actually. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, Varina Elga is actually a grade 2. So this one came from the commercial, and I'm stunned. What's that? I'm stunned. Chris is stunned. Mr. Timely is stunned as well. Very excited stunned. Yeah, a lot of people are stunned that this is actually a grade 2, which is hilarious. But the tweet from Freedom actually. If you guys know Freedom though, he's actually somebody that works closely with Bushiroad. Yeah, he did mention that the cards, repeat cards will normally give a hint of new grade 3 playstyle. Yeah, we got that. Thank you very much, Freedom. Where is the tweet from him? One way to upgrade the main grade 3 but still allow the current right line to be valid. So have an upgraded monster ABC to have its skill treated as XYZ in the right. Yeah, so the reason why they made Elga grade 2 is so that the grade 3 Varina Valiente will remain valid. So that's actually good. So yeah, he did not show why. So yeah, it's odd. So the Overdress won't stop coming. So yeah, some people are already speculating that Elga might replace the original Varina, but I still kind of have that feeling that the original Varina actually might still have his place because the right line for Ryu still asks you to search for Varina still. You can't change it to that. So unless Varina Elga also says this card's name is also Varina, I actually cannot see this card actually replacing the OG Varina. Not just yet. So yeah. By the way, the pack's on Revival Collection. When you open it, it will be a clan pack. So yeah, it will be open as a clan pack. Nope. I don't have any more words. I'm just gonna drink my Pepsi. Sorry, not Pepsi, Coke Zero. So time to go to the city and north for Hollow. So if you found a buyer, then yeah, you should. If you can, so and if shops should still be around, so you should be able to try and support our brick and mortar stores. Like, do try to support, like, if it's convenient for you to do so that way, please do support your physical stores, because the physical stores are great places. Once the pandemic is over, those places are gonna be great places for you to meet new people and for you to be able to play Vanguard with like-minded people as well. So check the commercial for set 2. Yeah, the commercial link is here. Which, hang on, I have to do that. So yeah, encounter cards. Like, I'm done talking about encounter cards at this time. Like, I'm okay with waiting for more information for these two, but we just gotta wait. So 7 more minutes. Yeah, 7 more minutes to wait. So yeah. So Elga Leonard is here. We got his skill. This is, I believe, it's for Bastion. So we'll see what this does. Not yet reviewed this yet. No, nothing else actually, because they mainly are focusing on these three and also for the encounter cards as well. So not much is known just yet. Yeah. So not much else. Of course, do keep your questions coming in if you guys have any questions to do so. We're just kind of we're gonna be swapping subjects very soon. But yeah, I hope that we'll be able to get Chris on these discussion streams sometime in June. So yeah, we checked with his schedule. He said that he'll only be free around mid-June. So we'll give him another ask closer to June. So you guys can expect Chris to be here, and then we can really talk shop about DBT02. So we have to do that. So J got 1 store. Jurong East got 1 store. That's what it means. But shop owner didn't open English chat, so now kind of increasing scarcity. I think it means so. Now case increased because my parents don't want me to go out as much as possible. Yeah, it makes sense because what's that? It makes sense because of the current state of our situation here in Singapore right now. Cases are increasing; they're not going down. So we all have to do our part to stay safe and make sure that we are able to, you know, help get these community cases down so that we can potentially eliminate COVID from all of it as well. And we're all gonna get our vaccine, so hopefully they will continue to roll out the vaccine even more from there. So I was hoping for grade 1 to make a right chain. So yeah, if it was a grade 1, it would be fun, but I think it's a. I still feel that having a grade 1 Virina will make it a bit too early. Like, if you want to do it, then that Overdress skill has got to be not good at all in order for it. So what would be the best support for Eugene? I think his current build right now actually would be good. We haven't seen any new stuff for Eugene. Actually, no, I take that back. We might have seen some new stuff for Eugene. It's commons and rares. Actually, if you play Virina and Trickstar in Eugene, you can actually play a card like this actually. So you can actually trade in the Overdress card, discard it, and then you draw 2. That might actually be helpful for you. This card is actually quite helpful for Eugene as well. So retire this unit, then choose one of the units that gets plus 10k. At the end of the battle, that this unit, that the boosted unit attack hits, that this unit boosts. For Eugene specifically, yeah, these are the cards right here. So so these cards are actually quite good, especially this double. Excuse me. Especially this double R. So you know, during your turn when your opponent's rearguard has retired, then you may choose to pick out a +1, then activate one of the following effects. This unit gets plus 10k, or move this unit to soul, choose a grade 2 or higher opponent rearguard and actually retire it. So this is actually very, very good to actually get more retires in, or if you want to add more power if you're kind of done with doing the retire. And it's a 5k base card actually. Oh, this is a grade 1, sorry. So this is a grade 1, so actually like chaining him, so you use him to actually rest. And then after that, you can destroy one using Eugene's skill. And after that, move him into the color +1, move him into soul. Then you can add plus 10k to another unit, or you can actually destroy another one. So something like this is actually pretty good and something you want to play in Eugene. I actually found this to be quite nice. The common that depends on you. When this unit intercepts, if your opponent has 2 less rearguards, this unit gets plus 10k shield. This one probably be more helpful in the early game rather than the late game. But yeah, how to buff Eugene? Get a professional wrestler, of course. So yes, that's also another way. How to buff Eugene? Get yourself Hiroshi Tanahashi and have him play Eugene for you. So it is the Aces. It is the Eugene is the Aces chosen deck. So from there, 3 minutes left. Yes, 3 minutes are left. So PS Paise he means which means sorry. My fat finger pressed enter when I haven't finished my sentence. No worries. I think I got what you wanted to say. Do you think that the order from the start decks will be dead when Elgar comes? No. Especially if Elgar has the skill that says this unit is also named Virina. Virina may die. Virina may die with Elgar. But the best way to transition into that is if you make Elgar have that skill where it's also treated as Virina. But I think there has to be a special condition for it, so you can't do it immediately. So because Virina I think still is a good card to choose for Overdress. And I think what they might do right is that if your Vanguard is Nirvana, or if your Vanguard is Nirvana, then you know, this unit's name is also Virina. So that kind of like makes it so that you still have to play original Virina if you want to rush early. If you want to wait out a bit more, then you can use from there. So I think the order card actually might actually would not be dead. It will not die that fast. I don't think so. Hopefully Eugene gets an order card in this set, so maybe he will. We still have to wait and see. But I think some of the order cards that's already out there, like this new one over here, which I think will be quite good. So you can consider playing Virina in your deck, if anything, just for the draw 2, because that one can be very helpful. Plus, you can play with the Sunburst Evolution. So sorry, Sunburst Destruction. So with that you can actually counterblast as many as you need, and then you can retire. So you can use that as an order card. That one actually still can be used quite well for Office. So here we go. Let's just check this out and see what we got over here. This is for Monster Hunter. So for those of you that are not sticking around for Monster Hunter, I appreciate you guys sticking around for the discussion stream. So we definitely definitely check out the recap video, because what we discussed here will definitely be reflected in the recap video. So absolutely 100%. Oh, actually, it's starting a bit later. Or is that the Summer of Gaming thing? I'm not sure. But we're supposed to get news for the Monster Hunter live stream at the moment right now. So, but yeah. Anyways, as mentioned, thank you guys, everybody, for joining me for this discussion stream for Vanguard Overdress. While I'm on stream, I might also take a look at the Monster Hunter stuff and, you know, give our comments from there. But thank you very much, everybody. Yeah, and see you in the next video. Alright, so I don't know if this is the live here. Let me just double check to make sure that it is. Let me just use the other window for that. I believe we might be able to go to Twitch for this. Yeah, we should go to Twitch for this. Let's just swap over to the Twitch live stream. See where we get from there. See what we can find from here. That's my Streamlabs. There we go. So I don't know what I was watching earlier, but yeah, here's the live stream for Monster Hunter. A little lag.
Strange pits appear. There's no way it's a coincidence. They got some kind of creepy plan in the works.
Let's make this bigger.
Don't you see? He has the same destructive power as the legendary Ratha. He's far too dangerous.
So I think we just tuned in just in time. So this is actually the Monster Hunter stories, which is actually coming out very soon.
Now, believe in Ratha, and he'll believe in you.
Believe in Ratha, and he believes in you. YouTube live stream can stream other YouTube channels. You actually have to do a bit of tweak work. In fact, actually, this one actually has a filter on right now. So that is one way that we can actually combat YouTube live streams. So yeah, most people usually live stream this on Twitch. Normally I would switch to Twitch, but you know, there's no time. There's no time to explain. So I might just take a look and just see what we have here.
I have to find the truth behind what's causing them. Ruin is coming to our world.
The village is in danger!
Turn off the music.
I won't let this happen! It's the Nergigante!
The fall, but you know, this is all stuff that we've seen already. They're just hyping up the release for this game, which is coming out very soon.
Meowdy-doo, partner.
You know him, Naviru?
Pre-order bonus, you get the Camera Maiden outfit for the game, and more amiibos that you know I'll never buy. Actually, I might not be able to change the titles, but yeah.
As we just saw in the trailer, there are pits in the game that emit light, known as rage rays, that cause nearby monsters to become more violent. These rage raid monsters are appearing all around the world. So far, we've seen the mass disappearance of Rathalos, monsters losing control because of light from pits, and the birth of Raised Wing Ratha.
Meowdy-doo,
Where will it
partner.
all lead? Strange things are happening, and the strength of your bond with Ratha will be put to the test. We also saw a writer named
By the way, 5 episodes left. We did not see play Orfist, Sarah Snow, and Hexor Op. I think that actually Hexor Op did show up, but it wasn't played. But we're seeing Sarah Snow in an upcoming episode because it's supposed to be a Tomari versus Megumi fight. Orfist, I do not know whether if we're gonna see Orfist, but they might showcase Orfist because they gotta do something with Zakuza after all. He can't just be the side character for everybody. So he's gotta have something. There's gotta be something surrounding him. And of course, if they do explain the Tomari and Megumi relationship, that'll be good. Because according to the assistant writer for the script for Overdress, they're not lovers. they're not in that type of relationship, which is weird. And Zorga, so yeah, maybe we'll see Zorga.
There are even some rare dens that pop up infrequently where you can get your hands on elusive monster eggs and ones that contain hard-to-find genes. Bring an egg back to the stables and hatch it to get a new monstie for your adventure.
Oh, it's a Lagombi. They can ride the Lagombi and then use it as part of your party.
The rite of channeling is a ritual that allows you to transfer a gene from one monstie to another.
We're just waiting for 3.0 right now because we're only interested in Rise. So yeah. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait.
Choose which monstie will channel the gene, which monstie will inherit it, and which slot you will place the gene in.
Oops, sorry about that.
Unique monsties by awakening new skills and abilities in interesting combinations.
Didn't expect that to turn to open up, but I guess I might be able to do it here.
Each monstie possesses a variety of genes. The color of the gene represents its element, and the pattern of the gene.
I just gotta get a drink up actually. No problem, Luke. Thank you, thank you.
Align 3 genes of the same color or pattern in a row, either vertically, diagonally, or horizontally, and you will receive a bingo bonus. This will grant your monstie even more power. From placing
I don't like the
the
term
monstie to stacking a gene atop one of the same type in order to upgrade it, there are many ways to enhance your monsties.
I don't like the term monsties.
By transferring Yon Kutku's fireball gene to a Lagombi, you can give the Lagombi the ability to manipulate fire that it would never have naturally.
That's hilarious.
Transfer genes from a Glavinus, Gameth, Mizutsune, and Astalos to an Orzuros. The Orzuros will be able to use the skills of the Fated Four from Monster Hunter Generations.
Oh, that's hilarious, actually. Azeroth using the Fated Force power.
Through the rite of channeling, you can create a versatile monstie that can use power, speed, and technical skills. Or you can upgrade your monstie's fire element abilities until it's a fire specialist.
Yeah, that's almost
Transferring genes allows you to individualize your monsties, creating ones that nobody else has.
Yeah, right. Monstie sound
Monster
cute.
Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin will be released worldwide on July.
I don't know if I want to
2021.
repeat Monstie.
Pre-orders are available for both the physical and digital versions of the game. For more information regarding pre-orders, please visit the official website. So that's the latest news about Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. We hope you're looking forward to its release. More info will be on the way soon, so stay tuned.
Alright, awesome, cool. Yes, give us this. Now why is it a 3 GB download for this
Let's have a look
update?
at the next title update for Monster Hunter Rise. Have a look at this new trailer.
Why? Why? Is it too soft for you guys? Let me know if the audio is too soft. Calamity from the sky. Whoa! Crimson Glow Valstrax. Whoa! Nice. That's how it's looking for me? Okay, got it. It's like give you a magic up Arceus' judgment. Yeah. Wait, is that a golden? Oh, Apex. Apex Diablos. Oh, I think that's an Apex Zinogre. Okay, cool.
I am Storm Incarnate.
Oh, are we getting Ibushi and Nawa?
My queen.
Yeah, we're getting Ibushi now.
Divine peace with grace replete. Finally, the twain shall meet.
From May 27, that's like tomorrow. Wow. Wow. Apex Zinogre. Yep, Apex Zinogre.
As you can see, the new free title update, Monster Hunter Rise version 3.0, will be releasing on May 27th. We'll be showing you some of the content of this new update, so we hope you enjoy the show. Now here's the director, Yasunori Ichinose, to do the honors.
The director is always introducing all the new stuff. Bruce is there like, hi!
Hello everyone, I'm Yasunori Ichinose, the director on Monster Hunter Rise.
Valstrax looks so beautiful.
I'm very happy to see everyone all over the world is enjoying our game. Thank you. To make sure you've got plenty more to do, I'll be showing off some of the new monsters and features of version 3.0.
And same for my boys Zinogre here. Alright, so find out more about the Crimson Glow Valstrax.
First up is a new variant of Valstrax, the flagship monster from Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. It is known as Crimson Glow Valstrax, a mysterious elder dragon that can freely fly through the sky by changing the shape of its wings.
But yeah, it looks like
allowing
a
it to survive at unusually high altitudes.
And Nuke.
We made sure to give it a new form with new attacks, so we hope you look forward to it.
So maybe it's just the Crimson Glow Valstrax that's coming. That'd be nice. But it's dragon elements some more, so woof. 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 Epic animation, yeah. Apex Zinogre. How much more of a dipshit are you gonna be?
Introducing a new Apex monster, Apex Zinogre. It's different from the regular variant, and its body is covered in golden lightning.
It looks like a Rajang cross.
It'll appear during Rampage quests, but you can take it on with a standard quest as well.
Oh, that's not fun. Oh, none of this is fun. Okay, I'm back. I got some water and nice hot cup of tea. Nice. That hot cup of tea, that hot cup of tea would be really, really good.
I am Storm Incarnate.
We'll be adding a new ending to the game's story. What danger awaits the hunter when Ibushi and Narwa come together?
Divine peace with grace replete. Finally, the twain shall meet.
I won't spoil anything on this show, so you'll have to play the new quest in version 3.0 to find out.
But at least we get a hunt for Ibushi now.
The update will also contain the following
new weapon
features.
trees, armor, layer armors, items will be available. That's very nice. New skills and rapid skills are available. Nice. I've been looking forward to new skills actually. New gear card medals will be available. Some bugs have been fixed. Awesome. A double boss fight. They usually do these double boss fights. So yeah.
We will also be offering some new DLC on the same day as the title update.
Yamogi reporting for duty.
Oh yes!
I'm gonna turn you into a
Yes! We can get Erika Harlacher. Yes!
Buddies, lend me strength.
That makes me smile because I love Erika Harlacher and she's the voice of Yomogi. That is nice. That is just nice. Nice. New hairstyles. So I like the Lara Croft one. Oh, new cool outfits. Oh, it becomes a dragon. Holy hell.
We've got lots of colorful new content to spice up your hunting life.
I
So keep
wouldn't
an
mind
eye
actually
out
just
on the
buying
official
Yomogi's
website
voice.
and our social media.
Kept going to buy the DLC already. No. I'm not going to. The only one I will buy is Yomogi.
That's
The only one that
all
I'll buy
about
is
free
Yomogi's
title
voice.
update version 3.0 for now. Now let's have a look at the roadmap for upcoming updates.
That ponytail gives me dead mom flashback.
We
memes.
plan to offer regular updates with new event quests and DLC after version 3.0
Oh, there's a Capcom
as
collab
well.
one.
June
That'll
will
make
also
cry.
see part 1 in a
Can buy
series of
maybe it
Capcom
might be able to.
collabs.
So maybe that one we do.
Kicking off with layered armor
Wait,
to turn
Capcom
your
collab
Patago
1.
into Tsukino, the mysterious feline
I
from
didn't
Monster
talk to
Hunter
you
Stories
much
2.
during Mom's birthday since my wife's singer was out, so it's sure post time. Yeah, I remember
Anyone who
you mentioned
completes
that
the corresponding
you
event
were celebrating your mom's
quest
birthday
available
last
from
week.
mid-June
So
will be
again,
able to
happy
get
birthday
this
to your
armor.
mom.
So don't
And then
miss
Wi-Fi
out.
singer was out, so but no, it's okay, it's okay, Brain. It's okay,
There
Brain.
will be more
Complications
collab
as
layered
it is.
armor of Capcom characters in the future. So keep your eyes peeled for more information.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
We will have more to share with you on the updates and event quest schedule at a later date.
Oh
so stay
yes.
tuned.
Oh yes, I'm looking forward to this.
We hope you look forward
I'm
to
looking
what's
forward
coming
to that.
to Monster
Capcom
Hunter
collabs has
Rise
always
in the
been
future.
very fun. Capcom collabs has always been very fun. And of course the crossover content between the two, so yeah.
If you have save data for Monster Hunter Rise, you'll be able to unlock the Hunter's Kamura armor from Monster Hunter Rise in Monster Hunter Stories 2.
And vice versa. You can pick up the
Similarly, if you have save data for Monster Hunter Stories 2, you'll be able to unlock the default rider armor from Monster Hunter Stories 2
This
in
is looking
Monster
very
Hunter
juicy. So
Rise.
it's incentive for you to actually pick up both games. So
Don't miss out on this crossover content between two different Monster Hunter worlds.
don't say Monster Hunter Worlds. Don't say Monster Hunter Worlds when you have a Monster Hunter
To
World 1.
reiterate, Monster
And people
Hunter
want like
Stories
Monster Hunter
2
World 2.
Wings of Ruin will release on July 9th. And Monster Hunter Rise, which is already available, will be getting the free update version 3.0 on May
I
27th.
need Switch.
We hope you have fun with both of these games.
You can find it when you turn on your lights or turn off your lights. I meant the roadmap, so can buy it individually. I meant the roadmap, so yeah, the roadmap looks very juicy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's it. It's only like 18 minutes, 20 minutes of this. So yeah, excited. Looking forward to it. So I won't be streaming. I won't be able to stream until later in the night. So maybe tomorrow night I might do some Monster Hunter Rise. Tomorrow, since the update is already out there as well. So that's the thing. I gotta make sure that I get the recap video out on time. That's gotta be the high priority. So, and I also wanna make sure that I get that joke in. So I gotta tomorrow's gonna be an early day for me, and I gotta wake up and I gotta see a lot of things. So, alrighty. So yep, that's it for this side. The stream
My
is over.
sexy legs, give me a second.
Then it just end up pushing the host to other things as well to but yeah, so that's it for the stream over here. So again, thank you everybody that has stuck around for this, even though we're looking at Monster Hunter. Thank you everybody that has stuck around for the discussion streams. We do plan to have more special guests in here. In fact, since I'm now talking to the podcast the podcast guys, I actually might try and get them on the show. I probably will try and do that next week, and maybe I will show up on their podcast as well. So give those guys a listen, because these guys, if you really want to have like listen to more on the fun side of Vanguard, these guys are actually doing that as well. Their podcast is literally like a podcast. They really went out of the way to make it sound like a podcast. So it's something they have been listening to recently to do like work and such. So yeah, sexy legs, nice. So wait, what I don't know what I just said. So. Well, Valstrax looks cool also. I've always been dragging back Apex in Roga. Well, I need to use a set of pants. So for Monster Hunter stuff, again, if we're doing any gaming stuff, Monster Hunter, we'll definitely be doing that tomorrow tomorrow evening. Then we will do some more stuff. That's most feasible. On Friday, actually no. On Friday actually should be the fight video. So the fight video actually should be coming out on Friday. So which you guys have seen, it is Zorga and Sarah Snow. So that fight will actually be coming out on Friday. So I'll work towards that. So maybe after Friday I might do a stream. Maybe do some maybe Dissidia or maybe Mass Effect Legendary Edition. So yeah. I'll keep you guys updated, but be sure to follow us over on Twitch, and also be sure to slam that like and subscribe button here on CVGS, and also ring the ding bell so you can notify all of our videos whenever they get released. Look forward to our fight videos. Look forward to the recap video that's coming out tomorrow. Look forward to all the things that we have going over there. If you want to follow us on all of our socials, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're also on Twitter as well. You can interact with us 100% on Twitter. You can also join our Discord. So if you guys aren't on our Discord server, do be sure to join it. If you want to talk to myself, if you want to talk to others, other card fighters as well, do be sure to head over there and interact with everybody, say hi, and you know, we're all very inclusive. And yeah, so I'll see if I can join for Monster Hunter to help you all out. So today is now my brother's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to your brother, Brain. So no problem. So bye cat, have a nice day. Yes, I'll be logging off over here. So yeah, thank you guys, everybody that has joined for the live stream thus far. For those that are still here, thank you for sticking around for the Monster Hunter stuff. Let's just take a quick peek. But yeah, you should see me in the recap video. So on my socials and all that. Yeah, for that, if you guys have any ideas on who you guys want to hear in this discussion stream, what you can do is that, why don't you just you can go on to Twitter, then you talk to then later you can interact with those people on Twitter, ask them, hey, you know, I would like to see you on CVGS's discussion stream. So if you guys want to do that, absolutely open the door for you guys to do that. Just make sure you don't harass them and you don't pester them. Do be respectful, and of course have fun playing Vanguard, Overdress, V-Series, anything whatsoever. So yeah, I'm looking forward to you going crazy for Mabel in the recap video. Oh, you're gonna you'll see what I'll do. So you'll see what I do. Yeah, I'm excited when it's available on PC. So yeah, it may come on PC. It may eventually come on PC, because I think this is something that's way too good to not leave on just the console itself. So right, so with all that said, thank you guys everybody for joining us, and we'll see you. Wash your wash, guys. Wash your wash. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.